Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Priestess of Cyrus. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know whenever I post a new video. Today's reading is it's gonna be just receiving anything that you need to know. If there's something that you need to know right now, that your spirit guides, your angels, your star family, galactic family come through and give me this information. So I'm just going to be using these cards, and I'm going to be intuitively reading these cards, and then we'll get some clarifiers with the tarot and some advice. And yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to start with three cards and get what information, what do you need to know right now? What is it that your divine team wants to say to you right now? What information, what guidance, what insight do they have for you at this moment in time? Okay, let's get three cards. I have three cards, please. Okay, we got two come out, and then we just need one more, please. Okay, and okay, beautiful. So I'm gonna show you the cards, and then I'm gonna read them. So we got here number 32, trust your own understanding. Number 21, fresh approach. And number 14, assurance. At the bottom of the deck, we got number 36, intuition. Okay. So trust your own understanding. I feel like some of you might be planning a move. You're feeling a shift in your energy. You're feeling like you need to shift, you need to move. It might be physically moving, or it might be changing jobs, or it might be, leaving a relationship, but you feel this within your heart. You feel there's a shift that you're supposed to engage in, and you are not, you're doubting yourself. You're doubting yourself. You're not entirely sure. You might be in your head a lot. You might be thinking a lot, um, playing with a lot of ideas, a lot of options, a lot of what ifs, how about, should I, and yeah, you're considering all these different options, and you're not really sure if you should move into. You might feel drawn to one. You might feel more drawn to one option than the others, but it might not be logical. It might feel like what you're drawn to um, is not the most logical step. Your ego might tell you this is not the most logical, to the ego at least, but to your soul, to your higher self, you feel the strong pull in your heart. You feel um, drawn to that option, to that choice, to that decision, to that shift, to that place, location, job. You might feel drawn to it strongly, and you just don't know why. But logically, another option feels like the best option or the best choice for you. But you're being told here to trust your own understanding. But you are in a season of change, of transition, and yes, you are meant to change and transition. You are not, you know, just you're not just feeling restless for no reason. There is a reason. You're meant to move forward, but you need to trust that you have the wisdom for what it is that you're getting into. You might feel like it's uncharted territory, or it's something you've never done before, or somewhere you've never lived. But trust that your even if your ego doesn't know, like when I say ego, I don't mean it in ego as in like, the in the traditional sense, but as in the you, in the human, the human consciousness, you, not the human being, might feel in your logical analysis of the situation, might feel like you're not, you're ill-equipped for where you're going and for what you're doing. But your higher self knows the way. Your higher self already has it completely figured out. And if you tune into your intuition and tune into the light within, you will find your way. You will know exactly, everything will fall into place when it's meant to fall into place. Synchronicities, serendipities, people, places, things will align for you so beautifully, and you'll be in awe of how amazing it all turned out. And I feel strongly there's a lot of transformation for you where you're going, and whatever it is that you're shifting into, It brings you a lot of transformation and positive transformation. There's growth, positive growth here. And once you step into this new path, this new direction, this place that your heart is calling you to, you will not be the same. You will never, in a good way, you will be transformed. Certain things will have to fall away though. Certain people and situations cannot go with you to where you're going. You are advancing in your path, in your spiritual journey, in your earth journey. You are advancing, you're moving higher, your vibration is rising, you're moving into different territory. And this might be where you feel the hesitation, because certain people and certain situations, certain things can come with you, and you might feel reluctant to leave them behind. But for everything that you lose, it just wasn't meant to you. You outgrew it. You outgrew it. And the universe blesses you with more, blesses you with better than what you lost, with much better than, because you trusted yourself, because you trusted your intuition, because you listened to the call of your heart. Yeah, with the moon in the corner here, you might feel the um call, the strong drive to do this. And it might not make sense to you. You might have, you might just be in a job where you feel like you're just almost up for a promotion, but you feel strongly to leave it and start your own business or move to a different job, or it's a relationship that you've outgrown. Sometimes people come into our lives for a season and for a reason, and whatever it is that they came to teach you, it's that season is over. That season is over. They've taught you everything that they meant to teach you, and now it's time for you to move on, to move forward. And you might feel like, oh, this person might not, see it coming, or maybe there's nothing wrong in the relationship for some of you. It doesn't, you might subscribe to this idea that there has to be something wrong for you to leave a relationship, and you might feel like, oh, there's nothing wrong, so if I leave, then it'll just be like, well, what, like that, why you're leaving just because you feel like, you need to. And you need to listen to your intuition and listen to yourself, because sometimes you outgrow people, and not in a way that they're not, you switch gears, you switch into a different understanding, a different way of being, different perspective, and they might not be a good fit for you anymore. It's a disservice to yourself and to them to continue to be in a relationship, a partnership, a friendship that doesn't serve you and doesn't serve them. You might be in a relationship, a friendship, or some sort of partnership that drains you, that doesn't empower you, but drains you. It feels like they take from you, and you might feel like it's time to move on. It's time to spread out your beautiful wings and take off, and listen to your intuition. You're right. You're right. Whatever it is that you're feeling drawn to, wherever you're feeling drawn to, go. For a lot of you, this is moving countries. I feel this strongly. You're being called to move to a different country, a different continent altogether. And you might be doing a lot of research right now, a lot of scanning, but trust that your higher self has this plan all figured out. And you can get cluttered from hearing the signs, and the voice of your soul can be clouded by fear and anxiety and worry and stress and doubt, all those things. See it like, how shall I describe it? See it like, if you have like, you can see something be in front of you, and say I have this lamp here, and I just put a filter, I put something in front of it right now. I take something, and I just, a wall or something, I put it right here, and I put a second one, and let's call each wall a different name. So if I take up a wall right now, and I put it right in front of this lump, and I call it fear, and I take the next one, and I put a wall, a different wall in front, I call it doubt. It's like they're blocking you from seeing the what is possible, and they're blocking you from hearing the whispers of your soul. In order for you to hear the whispers and the guidance of your soul, you need to find that quiet place, that place where there's no mind, that your mind is not chattering away, making that, to make that decision from a place of peace. You need to connect with your heart space and with your light within and with the oracle within. You have the answers. It's not coming from outside. It's not somebody that's going to tell you. You know it within yourself, within your intuition. And in order for you to hear it, in order for you to hear the guidance that your soul has for you, and the little nudges that your soul says, okay, do this one, take it this day, on this day, on this, the little things that are needed for the synchronicity serendipities to fall in place for that path to open up for you. You need to clear away all that chatter, that mind chatter, that doubts, that fear, that anxiety, that worry. Just clear it and trust. Choose to trust in the process. Choose to trust your higher self and trust your divine team that you're guiding you. And all these butterflies here, this symbolizes your divine team that are with you as you go on your journey. They are there to guide you and to assist you and ask for the guidance. And you might be seeing, feathers or little signs, butterflies. Butterflies. There's a thing with butterflies. I know it's not the season right now where I am for butterflies, but you might be seeing butterflies, whether it's on the TV, on different, you might be seeing, certain things like that. In this country, this place that you might be feeling, you're feeling drawn to go to, move to, this job, whatever it is, you might be hearing or seeing the name of it repeatedly, being repeated in different circumstances, and it's almost like it's following you, it's pursuing you. It's your higher self, giving you signs. Look out for the signs and the synchronicities, and trust your intuition, because 32 minimizes to a 5. That's change. There's change for you. There's change. You're meant to change your circumstances right now. That's why you feel that restless urge to change here, and to, and this the next one is fresh approach. Number 21, that minimizes to a 3. Yeah, that's creating, that's creation, that's birthing something new, or creating something new, and something coming into manifestation. And like I said, you might be doing a lot of thinking, a lot of wondering, a lot of what ifs. If I do it this way, how about that way, and how about, and this is saying fresh approach on the hmm, yeah, you might get some answers, something that you've been questioning, you're not really sure about, some puzzle piece that doesn't quite fit right for you. You might get some answers, on the next full moon or the next new moon, depending on your situation. So the next full moon here is on the 30th, where I'm at, and it's a full moon in Gemini, I believe. So that's about balance, bringing things into balance. So whatever it is that you're inquiring about, that you're wondering about, you're getting insight. It's coming to its fullness. Like everything is being made known to you. See how there's this theme here. There's a moon, but then it's obscured. Like you can barely see. You can just see a little corner of it. And then here, it's a full blown moon here that you can see. And so whatever it is that you're unsure about, the puzzle pieces that seem not to fit together, they will fit together in time. You just have to quiet your mind and sit with it, and ask yourself that every choice and decision that you're making, are you making it from a place of fear or from a place of love? Does it, when you think of making one option over the other, does it make your heart expand? Does it make your heart expand with joy, with happiness, with excitement, with enthusiasm? Or does it fill you with fear? Does it make you one way to really see where your decisions are coming from is to see, like, what drives it. Is it fear that drives you to stay in that relationship? Is it fear that drives you to stay in that job? Is it fear that drives you to stay in that same spiritual practice, even though you know that you were meant to advance, and to do more, and to try differently, and to, so what is it that, what freshness needs to come into your life? What is the newness that the universe wants to bring into your life that you might be afraid of embracing? But not embracing it is a decision that's based in fear. So that doesn't serve you. But you embracing it is coming from a place of self-love and adventure, and trusting yourself, trusting your higher self, trusting your intuition. And it's okay to trust your intuition. It's okay to trust yourself. And whatever lessons, whatever, growth, blessings come through, it will be so worth it. It will be so worth it. But um you're being shown the way here. Some insight is coming through for you. But it requires you to connect with your intuition, with the water here and the water there. It requires you to connect with your intuition. All that water there in the moon. The moon has to do with your intuition. It has to do with, secrets, things that are hidden, being made known. And I also get the energy of the hangman from this one here. So you might have to see things from a different perspective. You might think that this is the only way that something can go, but flip it around. Literally, like, think about it from an upside down perspective. Like from the hangman, see it completely from a different perspective. Try twisting and turning and looking at it on different angles. Whatever decision you might feel like, whatever it is that you want to do is not possible, and that's just because you haven't seen the right approach for it yet. But seeing the right approach is means quieting your mind and trusting first and foremost that there is a way. You have to believe that within yourself, that there is a way, and that your higher self wants to show you that way. And quieting your mind from all that chatter, from all that noise, quieting your mind and letting that insight come through, letting that information come up to you, information that you didn't even know, like different ways of doing things. You might have people randomly suggest things to you, people randomly giving you ideas, meeting people in random places, that just the synchronicities. Just pay attention to those, because the universe is sending them your way, sending these signs and synchronicities your way to comfort you and to confirm what you already know. And you might have the answers that you seek, you might get it through people. I'm feeling this strongly. Something that you see online, from some Instagram post or YouTube posts, or something, just, a friend mentions something, you're like, oh, really? That exists? Something that you didn't know before is coming to light here to really help push things together and to align things and to help things look, to help you see the complete picture here, to help you see the complete picture. You might not have the complete picture right now, and that might be giving you some restless nights and stressing you out a bit. But what you need is coming. The answers you need are coming. The answers you need, but you have to trust that the universe is giving you answers, so that your ears are open, you know, to hearing them, and your eyes are open and your heart is open to receiving them. Because then you might miss it if you believe that there is no way to do accomplish what it is that you're being called to do. Then you'll be closed off to what it is that the universe has for you. But you need to believe that, because you're manifesting with your thoughts. Number 3, manifesting. You're manifesting here. And the last one is assurance, and number 14, that minimizes to a 5. So 5 has to do with changes again. Yeah, you're being assured that this is a divine. If you are looking for a sign just to, to know if you're meant to do this or not, or if you should do, this is your sign. This is it right here. This is the sign you've been waiting for. Right here, right now. This is the sign you've been waiting for. You're getting the assurance from your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self, your star family, galactic family, the council of light for some of you. Whatever guidance, whatever insight that you needed, whatever confirmation you needed, this is it. That they are with you. You get the confirmation that they are with you, they're supporting you, they're guiding you, and that this is in your, is in your highest and greatest good, to do what it is that you intuitively feel drawn to do. You're being assured that you're not alone. You're not going to be alone in this path, and that there's guidance for you. There's information. They're constantly whispering in your ear, nudging you, guiding you in the right direction, gently and lovingly, showing you the way forward. And this has, these 4 women on here depicting the seasons. There's winter, there's summer, there's spring, there's autumn here, and there's spring and summer. So the seasons for everything, like I was saying earlier, there's seasons too. So this reiterates that message that it's time to leave this side of things, because that's winter here and that's spring here. And it's time to birth something new. And spring is when things come back to life and regenerate, and you know everything is coming back to life. So you're meant to leave this situation, this thing that's gone cold behind, that you don't feel passionate about. You would know you know exactly what I'm talking about. You don't feel as passionate about it anymore. It's not, it doesn't move you, doesn't excite you, and you're feeling restless and you're being guided to where you need to go. That you need to see things from a different perspective and to hold the space for what it is that you want to create. If you want the universe to, assist you in birthing something new, you need to hold a space for that in your heart and in your mind. Hold the space for what it is that you want to manifest. Believe that it is possible and believe that's already happened, and trust the process. Trust the process. And it is, it's being manifest for you. And here we got the intuition at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. What is your mind? The aha moments. You are getting that aha moments. I'm telling you. It's coming in. If you're feeling confused, don't worry. Don't worry. It's what your guides and angels are saying. Do not worry. Do not worry. Let go of the worry. Let go of the fear. Let go of the anxiety. It's clouding your mind. It's clouding your energy space. It's almost like it's distorting your frequency so you can't hear. Almost like if you had someone's trying to talk to you and you have loud music on and it's like so loud that you can't really hear what the person's saying, like when you're at a party or a concert or something like that, you can't hear. So that's what fear and anxiety and worry, that's what it does. It's the loud music that prevents you from hearing what the universe is saying, what your higher self is saying. So you're getting the aha moments, this burst of ideas, of information from this fresh approach, seeing things from a different perspective and trusting, everything is coming together and there's this burst of life and you intuitively feel drawn to this. You just know it all just makes sense. It all adds up. It's flourishing, it's abundant, and it makes sense to you. It makes sense to you. Yeah, you're getting the information that you need. Your higher self is bringing it in, but you have to quiet your mind. Some of you might have to spend, I feel like all of you, really some quiet time. Take a few days, if you can take a few days. Otherwise, just, at least a couple of minutes a day, just to be quiet, just to quiet your mind, and just to like meditate, just to sit in silence, sit in nature, whatever it is that you do to meditate or to quiet yourself and to calm yourself, to have some time alone. Not some time alone where you're not, you're frantically searching or frantically doing research and thinking, but just quiet your mind and quiet your energy and trust that even if at the end of the meditation you don't feel like you've gained any information, you have, because it's been downloaded into your subconscious, and at the right time, boom, all that information comes to your conscious mind and it clicks. And it clicks. Trust that when you sit in silence and when you're spending time in nature, that you're spending time with your higher self, with the universe, with your team of divine helpers, and that the information that you need is coming through, is being downloaded. You're seeing things from a different perspective, and the path is being shown to you and being made clear, and that it all comes together at the right time. Behind this, we got accumulation of vision. Yeah, everything is coming together. Everything is coming together. Everything, all the information that you need, the guidance that you need, is all coming together. It's all making sense. And the back of this, we got breakthrough. Yeah, it's all coming together. Trust the process. Trust the process. And, find affirmations that you use that, help you ground yourself when you start feeling um, concerned, or, when you start feeling worried or fearful. You can find affirmations, and one of the affirmations that I like to use is, I surrender to the divine and trust the divine unfoldment of my divine path. And you can, another one that I also use is, I choose to release. Sorry, I say this all the time, but saying it to other people, it's like I have to remember. I have to like actually actively, yeah. But I choose to release the need to control, and I choose to allow, and trust in the divine process. So release the need to entrust in the divine process. We're gonna pull some tarot here for some more, insight, and then get some advice, and then we'll close the reading. Okay. Okay. What information do you have for us? Do these cards, please. To the tarot. Okay, strength. Yeah, the lamb and the lion here. You have the strength. You have what it takes to do this. Whatever it is that you're feeling drawn to, that your heart is calling. See the heart on her chest, on her there. Your heart is calling you to. Your experiences, your knowledge, your wisdom, everything that you've gained has prepared you for this. And you have the strength to do this. You have it within you. Okay. You have the knowledge. It's within you. Oh, the world, number 21, repeated twice. Guys, look at that. 21 for this one and 21 for the world. Yeah, new cycle. New cycle. The old passing away for the new to come through. A brand new cycle for you. Old things passing away, old things falling away for new things to come in. Movement, movement. Things are moving. A shift, and you feel it. You feel it. You feel it. You feel it within your energy. You may not have manifested yet, but you feel it, and you're right. You're right. There's a whole new cycle for you. Look at the bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords. Yeah, endings. Some things need to fall away. Some, with every ending, there's a brand new beginning. So certain things need to fall away in order for you, and some of you might be in this place where there's a very painful ending for you, or either that you're currently going through it, or you have to do this. You have to end something, a job, a relationship, a situation, some place, and it might feel very painful for you, but trust in the process. Trust the divine guidance of your soul, because look here behind this King of Pentacles. Yes, there is, there's growth, there is abundance, there's progress for you here. Such beautiful progress for you here, but you have to trust the process. You have to let go of what no longer serves you. And we got here Six of Pentacles. Yes, the information, the guidance, the insight that you need is coming through. Your guides are, your higher self, your guides. The universe is giving you synchronicities, guidance, everything that you need. Everything that you need to follow this new path that is unfolding before you will be given to you at the right time, at the right place, in the right quantities. It will be given to you. It will be given to you. Trust in the divine, trust in the process, trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust you. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself, because you're being given the information, like I was saying, that you get this information that just comes in and everything just lights up, and it all makes sense, and you're being given the help. You might feel like financially, you might feel like, how are you going to achieve this? You're being given the financial, emotional, spiritual, physical, all the help that you need, intellectual help that you need. Everything is coming through for you. And look here, look what it's leading you to. Ten of Cups, to a sense of fulfillment, joy, happiness. Trust the process, because this is what's at the end of it for you. A sense of fulfillment, joy, happiness, like just feeling alive, feeling alive. And the King of Cups, you're being told to, stay grounded in your energy, in your emotions. You might feel this swing. Excuse me. You might feel this swing back and forth. You might feel this, swing back and forth, but trust. Okay, let's see here. Two of Cups. Yeah, for some of you, and this might be a new relationship, going into a new relationship. But I feel strongly for a lot of you, this is co-creating with the universe. This is co-creating. You're co-creating with the universe. So be mindful of your thoughts, be mindful of your emotions, be mindful of what you're putting, you're putting out there, because the universe is like a mirror. It's bringing it to you. You're creators. We are all creators. You're constantly creating. Whether you're actively or passively doing it, you're always doing it. So be mindful of what you keep in your energy, because the universe is working with you. You're in partnership with the universe. You're not, doing this alone. And the universe is working with you to create what it is that you desire, to fill your cups, to fill you with joy, with happiness, with, vitality and excitement, and, a drive for life. And the Tower, it's at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah. Changes there are changes that need to happen, the things that need to change, and these changes are divinely guided. I'm gonna get one last card here. The last card from here. This is divinely guided. Trust the process. Oh, Yep, we take these two. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Look at this. You got the World and the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Pentacles. I don't. That's it. It's exactly what you needed to hear. This is it. The Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is in your favor. It's working in your favor. This is your divine path. This is your destiny. Whatever it is you have, this is written in your soul's path, divine path. You are meant to do this. You're meant um, to undertake this, to release this, to move on, to move in this direction that you're feeling called to. Your soul pre-planned this before you came. But guess who's hiding behind that? Behind this Wheel of Fortune? The devil. And this has to do with doubt, fear, triggers. It has to do with victimhood mentality and all the things that, scarcity mentality, limited belief systems, and people, places, things that no longer serve you that you might be holding on to. Hold it, and the wheel is turning. And if you're holding on to this, you're holding on to what no longer serves you. That's what you're telling the universe, that you're choosing what no longer serves you instead of moving forward into your place of abundance, instead of changing the cycle that you want to stay with it. So the wheel is turning, and it's turning in your favor if you let go of what no longer serves you and trust and trust. Let the people that need to walk out, let them walk out. Let them walk out. Let it be known where you're headed. And the people that are meant for you, that are meant to go with you into this new, journey will stick with you. And those that are meant to fall away because it's a different frequency, different vibration that you're vibrating at, let them fall away because there's a whole new, the wheel was on top of this. So whatever period you might have gone through, a period of struggle, of like, having to heal certain aspects of yourself, a period of abuse, like some sort of struggle in your mind. And I feel like a lot of you, this is mental too, a lot of like mental chatter, a lot of like activity going on, a lot of, what it is that your heart is calling to you, but your mind is just is going, off the rails. But trust, because you're being elevated, this is divinely guided. You're divinely guided, and trust that the wheel is turning in your favor, that the universe is working in your favor, that everything is as it's meant to go. It's going as it's meant to go, and it's working in your favor. The bottom of the deck, Four of Cups. Yeah, you're sitting here with all this stuff, something that you're bored with. You can't be asked. It's just like you're bored. It's not serving you anymore. Whether you're mentally bored or emotionally bored, whatever it is, something is no longer serving you, and you're being asked to look at something else. Fresh approach. Look at it from a different person. Look at something else, and it might be whatever it is. New path that you seek might just be right around the corner. It might be like something that just requires you to just look at things a little bit differently, and boom, it all just clicks. It all just clicks. Look at it oozing all this, you know, all these beautiful colors here. Look at the bottom here behind that. It's Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. What is being offered you brings you a lot of this. Ten of Pentacles can be financial prosperity. It can be emotional, growth, because wealth comes. Ten of Pentacles is wealth, but wealth is not just the financial wealth. It can be emotional wealth, mental wealth, um, psychological wealth, intellectual wealth. So it can be either of those or a combination of these, where you just, you're emotionally, you're feeling wealthy, you're feeling happy, you're feeling joyful, you're feeling balanced within yourself. A lot of, maybe partnerships, friendships, brand new ones that serve you better, spiritual growth. But whatever it is, it's abundant for you. We got the Ten of Cups earlier, now we got the Ten of Pentacles. So listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. And then I'm just going to get some cards from here, and we'll close the reading. But it's time to let certain people and things go, certain situations that no longer serve you. They're not meant for you anymore. And the universe wants to bring you better, but it can't do that if you're holding on to what no longer serves you. It can't come through. What's meant for you can't come through because there's too much junk in the way. There's too much stuff in the way that it just, there's nowhere to put it. There's nowhere to put all these brand new, beautiful things that the universe has for you. But you have to trust. You have to let it go before the new can come through. Okay, let's get some cards from here. Advice. It says choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of your choice. Yeah, this is what I was saying. You're creating, you're co-creating with the universe here. And be mindful of what you're thinking about, how you're thinking, when you think, be mindful of your thoughts because you're creating. And by staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of your choice. Exactly. So be mindful of what you're thinking and why you're thinking the way you're thinking. You have to, release all that, release the fear, the anxiety, the worry, because it blocks you from your path. Because if you believe that it's not possible, then that's what you're asking the universe to create for you. And it says here, ascension at the bottom of the deck. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You're ready for this. Yeah. You're moving forward. You're moving higher. You're moving higher. And certain things can come with you. Certain things you have to let go. You have to shed certain things. Shed the old you, the old mindsets, the old ways of thinking. And then let's get one more. Oh, two want to come here. Okay, we'll take it. Look at that. Before I read the others, this says intuition. Trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers that you seek. Yep. Yep. The universe saying trust it. Trust it. And the bottom of the deck says inner alchemy. Inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. Yep. Your decisions, your thoughts, are your thoughts based on fear or they come from a place of love? Are you visualizing what the kind of life that you'd like to have, how you prefer for things to go? Or would you are you focusing on all the fears and all the things that you're worried about? And this just split when I put the card down. It says advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the steerings of your heart. Yeah, exactly. Now let's look at these cards that came out. See what they're saying to us. Okay. It says truth. See your light. Know your power. Have the courage to walk your truth. Yep. Yep. You're being guided to, do what it be you. Be you unapologetically. Do what it is that your heart is calling you to do, what your intuition is calling you to do courageously. Walk your path in truth. Walk your truth with courage. Trusting that you're supported. You are supported and you're held. And this says fruition. Rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. Yep, this is confirmation for you. This is the confirmation that you wanted, that you needed, that whatever it is that you're envisioning, no matter how crazy it sounds, this is the universe, your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self telling you that this is coming to fruition. It is, you have to believe it. You have to believe it to create it. And believing it holds the space for it to come in. And ascension fell out. Again, your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You're ready for this. Yeah, you're ready for this. For some of you, this is a new spiritual practice. Even in your daily practice, this is doing things differently. This is different ways of thinking, different ways of, you know, a different approach to your spiritual journey. For some of you, I'm feeling this really strongly. The Merkaba, I'm seeing the Merkaba here. That might be, ring true for someone here. But you're being called to step into a different aspect in your spirituality, and you might be feeling hesitant, feeling unsure, not sure if you're protected or you're protected. You are protected. You are held. Archangel Michael coming in strong to let you know that you're protected. Ask for his guidance and ask for his protection and trust that you're protected and you're held, and trust that your intuition will guide you if you're going in a direction that doesn't serve you. And go in with your heart. Release all fear and trust the process. Trust the process. Your dreams and visions will come to fruition. Success is assured. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next read. Take care.